in the biz. We're on the red carpet the pink carpet actually, last night at the Met Gala, here to break down the fashions, the hits and the misses. The host of Bevelation, Bevy Smith. Our guru and author. Say hello to the very stylish Lloyd Boston. And also fashion stylist Robert Verdi. Bevy,
yes.
You don't only cover fashion, you were fashion.
I went to the
Look at
Met
you.
Gala. Now, Wendy, this was an important moment for me because I wore all black designers. That cape was Dapper Dan by Gucci.
By Gucci.
The gown was Kimberly Goldson of Project Runway fame.
Oh.
Yes, and my shoes were even done by a black woman, Tiana Barnes.
She makes shoes?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Fragrance, makeup, hair, the whole thing, right?
Fragrance, makeup, hair, everything was black.
Wonderful. I'd love to ask you a million questions, but we've got to get to Gaga and all those costume changes. Lloyd?
Wow, I mean, come on. What an entrance, right?
That's an entrance.
She's wearing Brandon Maxwell.
Now, she was the first one on the red carpet, right? So she was in no one's way.
Correct, and no one could come before her, no one could walk after her. And mind you, this is the designer walking her, undressing her there because she had 4 different looks in one.
All those layers.
He did the meat dress years ago. They've been
Did he?
longtime collaborators.
Oh.
And notice she peeled down. Yeah, stylist
Used
as
to be a
well.
stylist, so,
and
yeah.
she had her own little wagon of Gaga, you know, accoutrement
Yeah.
at the end, bra and panties, but it started
She's
with this
fun.
parachute kind of cape. Even her handlers were choreographed into these beautiful moments, kind of bringing that elegance to life, like a Russian nesting doll. She just kept on giving.
Well, she was the co-chair, so she did have to set the tone.
But you know what I love most about this, too, is that her wagon was House of Gaga, which gives a nod to black gay ballroom culture, the house of, darling. And that is very camp, so I appreciated that she brought that into her look.
And I love the idea that she was undressing on the red carpet because you spent the entire day dressing for the red carpet. And here she did the rewind on it, which I thought was a really camp concept.
Only her, and she didn't fall the whole time.
No.
All right, Celine Dion. I'll just say that I love Celine Dion. I did not
I was like,
this.
Celine
I
Dion,
didn't like
right?
it.
Celine Dion, don't do it, don't.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know, Wendy, I'm surprised that you don't appreciate this just a little bit more. You know why? Because she's 51 years old, and she said that she wants to have fun now.
Oh, it's fun.
Liberated, and she's feeling sexy. And forever and a day, we've known Celine Dion to be a fashionista in the most severe way. And now she's having a little bit of fun. She's trying to be sexy and pizzazzy. When I tell you she was having a blast at this gala, a blast. She was showing off the legs, shimmying the whole thing.
I think she was referencing like Cher, Vegas showgirls, and I think those were very common themes last night. I think they were easy to go to for people because they made sense for the camp theme.
Yeah.
I didn't love it either, though. I don't know why.
Maybe because it looked so uncomfortable.
And I think I also expect high fashion from her, and I think that this felt costume.
Yeah. Well, it was 22 pounds, Wendy, so maybe it was a little uncomfortable.
Oh.
Probably uncomfortable. And we don't know her to be a fun, good time girl. She is a more serious songbird, if you will.
Yeah.
Speaking of bird, that headdress looked a little sickly, a little thin, huh?
Yeah, well,
if I'm being honest.
she could have used a few rows.
A few rows,
A few
right,
rows.
right.
Oh, Cardi B, everybody. I didn't like the color, but I liked the outfit.
Oh, wow.
Kind of an extraordinary piece by Tom Brown, whose husband is actually the chief curator of the Costume Institute. This is kind of a mega moment for her. I thought that this was
Jocelyn, would you look at this?
Oh! Go in, yes.
You know what I loved about this is that now, finally, Miss Cardi B has really taken her rightful place as a fashionista.
She really does know how to pose. She takes herself so seriously.
Exactly. She's not playing with these kids. She comes to slay on every red carpet. And I love also that this is a bit of a nod to Rihanna's fabulous yellow Met Gala gown. Remember that everyone said it looked like an omelet or a pizza?
You're right.
It's very much
Rihanna wasn't
reminiscent of
there.
that. Yeah.
No.
She didn't have time.
Well, you know
A lot
who
of the
was there,
important
like you
people weren't
said.
there.
Nicki Minaj was just steps behind her and did not make this kind of an entrance. I love the fact, if you look at this woman's journey from where she came from to where she is now,
She's
the respect.
really something else.
They cleared that carpet for her.
Cardi B, yeah.
It takes people decades to get that kind of respect.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Representation matters. If you can see it, you can be it. You know how many little girls are gonna be at home saying, you know what, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All right. My best dress was Katy Perry. I just love a chandelier. I just... What did this look like when she got inside, though? Did she take out the candelabra?
She was a burger. She was a cheeseburger.
Oh, that's right. I saw that picture, too.
Yeah.
I love this right here.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I think she felt more like costume in that. Both of her looks felt costumey. They didn't feel like they were referencing the camp concept. I think they were really costume. But this is her wheelhouse. This is not something unfamiliar to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, camp is supposed to be over the top, so bad that it's good. You know, a lot of people got the theme wrong and they took it too seriously.
Yeah.
She always
Katie
has,
Holmes.
yeah, and I mean, she came with a, tongue-in-cheek feel. This is what she does. This is like bringing sand to the beach for her. So I love her for just having a great time with it and not caring.
She's having a great time, yeah.
It's the new enlightened Katy Perry.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing to snack on in there?
What was I? I had some fish. Yeah, they had some prime rib, but I had the fish.
Did you have a date?
A date? No.
Well, just asking. All right, then let's talk about Kim Kardashian.
Back to fashion.
Kim Kardashian.
Who had a date.
And Lloyd. Oh, excuse me, I liked them together last night.
Did you?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, so we'll get into that in a second. Let's start with her.
He looks like the killer, and she looks like, come kill me.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? She always looks beautiful. Let's start there.
I wish it was
Ladies,
longer,
yes?
though, yeah.
She always does look beautiful. But mind you, the theme last night was about camp. Over the top, kooky, crazy fun.
Her body is camp.
Yeah, it is
Exactly
camp.
what I said, Wendy. Her body is camp. Her body is exaggerated. By the way, that waist that everyone is talking about is courtesy of Mr. Pearl. He's the man who makes the corsets for Dita Von Teese, the burlesque.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's the doctor that removes the ribs.
No, maybe a little bit of that, but listen. I only know that the corset underneath that is Mr. Pearl. I was behind her. That waist is what they used to call back in the 50s a wasp waist.
A wasp waist.
Yes, honey. It's snatched to the guillotines. And you know what? And that booty was pumping, honey.
Yes.
And you know what else? I like that she came through dripping, drip, drip.
Yeah.
Right? Did she come through dripping?
I wish that this dress was longer, though.
I agree. She also referenced it as a gown in some of the interviews, and I'm like, that's not a gown. Like, you've been getting dressed a long time, and you're on the red carpet. Why are you calling that a gown?
On any other red carpet, I think she'd look hot and sexy if this was the Grammys or some other young hip award show. But this is an art meets fashion show, and I think this was slightly, not slightly, this was off theme. And her date, I felt, dragged the look down. Nothing worse than having a date that doesn't bring you up. That date was bringing her down.
Guys like this, and Kanye, I think Kanye and Kim look really nice there, but guys like this, they flip because it might be like a $1,000 jacket and a $1,500 pair of pants, you know what I mean? Oh, all of a sudden, because it's expensive, it's acceptable.
Right,
Not.
but it's Dickies. He looks like her security.
Yeah, he does. But they look good together. They look like they don't care. All right, Janelle Monáe, Bevy.
Oh, Janelle Monáe, I love this. It was a full-on, it was a perfect wink and a nod to camp. Yes. Brava, brava. Perfect wink and a nod. So that little thing kept winking at me, and I said, oh my God, Janelle, how come that little thing is winking at me? She said, it means that he likes you. That's why he's winking at you. But actually, no, it's this thing called smooth technology, and it's just random blinking sequences that happens. So it just blinks in the old time. So it wasn't about me, unfortunately.
Right.
I think it was a very artful execution that Christian Siriano did. It looked more like surreal to me. I feel like this is such a complicated concept, this idea of camp, to wrap your mind around, and that a lot of people went off theme. Yeah, the hat is fantastic.
Hats on hats on hats.
Yes.
I love it all. I mean, I knew a girl back in Atlanta who could do that winking boob thing at Magic City. There was no technology involved. And you know, I'm not a boob man, but a winking boob always gets me. But you know, she's having fun, and I always get on her, especially on this show, about not having a sense of humor. She really showed fun, frisky, high camp. She nailed it.
And surrealism, as we talked about, Salvador Dali, right?
Yes. Urte.
Nice.
The moments, darling.
Lloyd, what did you think about our Billy Porter?
Oh, come on. Billy is having a moment.
Okay.
Come on now. You can't. I mean, the only people who have tried this in the past, Gaga has tried this in the past.
Billy
Mariah
can get
Carey's
away
done
with this because everybody loves
totally
him.
get away. Because you know what? He is very much in that pose, you know, ball world. Now, he's not from the ball world, but he's representing it on camera beautifully.
Are you going to the ball on Saturday?
Are we going
Bevy
together?
and I are going.
Yes, we're going.
Am I in?
We'll be at the ball.
What, am I walking for a category or am I just going?
We'll talk.
Okay, okay.
But Billy.
But now, Billy, this 10-foot wing situation, 24-karat headpiece. But what was really great is that when we were talking, he was telling me it's his first time at the gala, so he knew he had to bring it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's his first time.
And the blondes
he slayed
did it, which is extraordinary.
Yes, yes, again.
They're the most prolific, important designers in this space, for sure.
Definitely.
I love the blonde.
So it was really one of those lovely moments for Billy Porter. I'm so very happy for him.
Well, who did we leave out? Because they're wrapping me up.
It was like J-Lo, we could have talked
Oh, there's so many people.
I like the buckle in the back on Jennifer's dress.
But she looked like the abominable snow monster.
She looked like just regular Jennifer Lopez. Quite frankly, I thought she and Alex were too important for the room.
Ooh.
I think that they go out too much.
I agree.
They could have sat that one out.
Take a breather and come back and make us miss you, right?
All I'm saying.
Yeah.
Here they are. This is my Style Squad, everybody. For more information on them, go to wendyshow.com.